So, ladies and gentlemen of NDC Sydney 2024, use source control. If I could only offer one tip for the future of your programming career, source control would be it. The long-term benefits of source control are just about the only non-controversial topic on software development, but that have been proven to work. The rest of my advice here has relatively little empirical evidence other than my own meandering experience, but I will expense this advice now. Imagine the beat in the background. YouTube would copyright strike it down. Enjoy the thrill of learning how to make things while programming is still magic. There will come a time where you can explain most of the things you see as your eye for patterns improve. But as you start, revel in the sublime wonder of technology while it's mysterious and magic. You are smarter than you think. Choose a text editor that you like. Choose two. Doesn't matter. Worrying about the text editors other people choose is about as meaningful as worrying about the weather in the morning. Don't worry about which computer or operating system you use. Ignore people who think that your choices here reflect who you are. They are just tools. Don't compare your career or social media presence to the people that exist only to court drama, controversy, or hot takes. Ignore people that hate the things you love. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong, but you'll reach your own conclusion in time. Take screen breaks. Respect the systems that came before you, but don't fear diverging from their implementations. These legendary systems are paying for your work. Know that one day your beautiful greenfield project that you're working on might get the chance to be legendary too. Care for them, patch them, improve them. Be patient. Don't reach for rewriting things so readily. Sometimes things are complicated, and you won't understand them without spending some time with them. But that's okay. Doesn't mean you're bad at your job. Programming is hard. You only really get better at it by doing it. Realize that it takes most people about 10 years to be any good at it at all, and it's a path hard traveled. Maybe you'll go into management. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get famous for a meme you post on whatever replaces Twitter and laugh about it later. Success is a mixture of opportunity, luck, and effort, and misattributing it to any one of those things will do you a disservice. Write tests. I don't care what type, but write them and keep them up to date. I've used all kinds of tests, and all that I want is one that breaks when something bad happens. Writing tests and writing them well is the one piece of Agile that I've never seen a single smart person argue against. It's an evergreen skill, and you can take it with you. Enjoy hobbies that aren't only programming. You'll never have a rounded enough worldview to understand the people who use your software if you don't. Wear headphones in open plan offices. Appreciate the colleagues who take time to show you how things work. The colleagues who are patient and kind when you are new somewhere. Treat that new kid that doesn't know anything with the same grace when it's your turn to be the teacher. Everybody's code sucks, including your own. Remember the old adage that you should write your code like the next person that reads it is a murderer that knows where you live. Write error messages like you're in love with the person that has to read them. Don't argue with your colleagues in pull requests. They're your friends, and you're all trying to do your best. You'll need them to accept your bad PRs too, so be kind. Joke and code, pair program, laugh, and chat. The uniform language and bond you form as a team will probably get you through really ugly times with a smile. Don't sweat if someone doesn't agree with you. Criticism of your work is not criticism of you as a person. Write user stories for that bug. But also know when the right thing to do is just fix it and push it anyway. Follow the rules. Break the rules. Every rule exists as a bandage on the wound of somebody else's trauma. Care about the software you write? It's your work, even if nobody sees it. Spend time with it and take a breath. Go home on time. There is no work that won't still exist in the morning. Anything anybody says to convince you otherwise is them thinking that the profits of their company are more important than your life. Be careful with best practices and those who promote them. There are many good ways to solve most problems. Most of the time, it's just people sharing what worked with them once. Share your work. it's good enough. Put the green ticket in the bowl on your way out so the conference speaker feels a little bit less alone doing the silly thing on stage. But trust me on the source control. I've been David Whitney. You've been wonderful. Go and learn something that helps you find joy. Thank you, NDC Sydney.